18-825FH, and this is the time set for hearing on a request for early discharge from probation. And Ms. Klages is present. Counsel for Ms. Klages, I see, and someone representing the Attorney General's office, Ms. Hageman-Clark, pardon me, and Agent Farr?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I got a report. It's not by, oh yeah, it is by you. I got your report, and I just am checking to see if there was anything you wanted to add.
I just want to let the court know that although Ms. Klages hasn't been on probation for quite a year yet, she has been absolutely wonderful. It's been a pleasure having her on my caseload. She reported as instructed, did everything in full. She completed 200 hours of community service by making masks and blankets for those in need during the pandemic. And we've had conversations over the year, and she's one that's truly remorseful. Her heart hurts for the things that happened. And I think it just motivates her in life more to want to give back and want to be a role model and a good mentor to others. So I think that she is indeed deserving of an early discharge, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and I'll hear from the people. Now Mr. Rolston has joined us. I don't know who is going to be heard on this.
Your Honor, people don't object to an early dismissal.
Okay, and did we have, I think I did conclude at the sentencing that there were people who qualified as victims. Was this the case under the Crime Victims Act? So have we received any input from them?
We have not. We advised them of today's hearing and have heard nothing from them.
All right. And Ms. Chartier or Mr. Niamfakutsa, did you wish to be heard?
Very briefly, Your Honor. I don't know if everyone else is hearing the echo. I relocated from the room where I was. Still echoing?
No.
Okay. Heads are shaking. Okay, thank you. In my time practicing before this court, I have begun to rely on and appreciate checklists much more than I used to. I was going to go into the procedural background, describe the legal authority, but it doesn't appear like that is necessary, given that there is no objection from the folks on the other side of the V. However, I did send a batch of exhibits. Agent Farr referenced them, and I'm not sure if the court will accept those. We stipulated to them, and I think those speak for themselves. Ms. Klages shared her time, treasure, and talent to benefit those people, and even when she spent those 90 days in custody, she left that place better than it was when she went in. It's my understanding that she mentored, with permission, of course, from Agent Farr, a young woman who she met while she was in custody, and that young woman has continued to benefit from her. I found Ms. Klages made a very introspective statement to me when she said that she found that she did not need gymnastics and that she could still continue to mentor young women outside of that sport. So as I go through the list of the goals of sentencing, it sounds to me based like on Agent Farr's very brief, although concise yet thorough description of how Ms. Klages performed while she was on probation, that all of those have been checked. Reformation, even though Ms. Klages spent almost 60 years of her life without ever coming before a judge for anything like this, and it doesn't appear like she's the sort of person who Agent Farr should spend her time on, and there will be people who will be better benefited and will receive better quality if folks like Ms. Klages come off her caseload. And as far as the specific or general deterrence, I don't think it's necessary to keep Ms. Klages on for that purpose. So I would just respectfully request that Your Honor, in light of what it is that we heard from Agent Farr, and I think this may be one of there aren't very many other things that we've agreed on since the beginning of this case. So I would just respectfully request that Your Honor grant this early discharge.
All right, thank you. And Ms. Klages, was there anything you wish to say? You don't have to, but.
Your Honor, I just thought it would be important for me to let you know that I've done a great effort to do everything right throughout this whole process. And I truly don't believe I am any threat whatsoever to society. I chose to do my community service to help benefit others. You know, I spent my entire life coaching gymnastics and working with young women and mentoring them to be the best athlete and the best person that they could become. And I did find out throughout this whole situation that I don't need gymnastics to do that. I can still mentor without being a coach. And I did that with a couple of people in the jail, again, with Agent Farr's permission, have contacted them and have been in communication with them and have been just trying to help direct their lives in a good way. I did my time at the Ingham County Jail, never being in trouble with the law. That was kind of quite shocking, and I had to learn an awful lot throughout that process. I was able to reduce my time by becoming a trustee. I did laundry. I cleaned the showers. So I also volunteered to work in the garden, which was really wonderful opportunity being where I was at. I also requested to attend therapy while I was in jail because I had been attending therapy prior to that, and I continued to do so. Learned a lot about myself. And I've been compliant with Agent Farr, doing all that is required. I've had no infractions while I was on bail, in jail, on tether, or probation. So I just respectfully request that you'll consider this reduction in my probation. Thank you so much for hearing from me today.
Thank you. Well, you know, Ms. Klages, it's always difficult when someone, you know, goes to trial and they maintain their innocence, which you have every right to do. And then, you know, there's a conviction and a period of probation, and you ask you know, you want to see that the person has gotten something out of it, or that they have remorse, as well as maybe, you know, gotten some positive things out of it. And it's hard when someone maintains their innocence and gets convicted, because sometimes people are, you know, bitter or not compliant as a result. I have to say that, you know, you stepped up and did everything that was asked of you, and you did it with a smile on your face, and you know, it seems like with some love in your heart for the community that you gave back to. And I don't think I can ask you to do anything more than that. I'm glad that you're mentoring young women and that you discover you can still do that. I hope that when you mentor them, that you just make sure they know that they have voices and that they can be heard and that they'll be supported when they speak. So I have no hesitation in granting your request for an early discharge from probation. I think I've already had the order sent over electronically, and I will sign that and have it filed with the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.